Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome back to Rend Lake College for tonight's second semifinal contest in the boys Class L Junior High State Tournament. I'm Randy Olson along with Ron Stander. And our second semifinal tonight is quite a matchup between the Centralia Tigers and the Carbondale Cougars. And I have a feeling this is going to be an up-tempo basketball game. Ron, what do you think?
I believe so, Randy. I think it'll be a track meet. I'm just looking here at the combined records of these two teams, 49-3.
That's pretty impressive, isn't it? Yeah, Carbondale Cougars and Coach Cobb come in with a record of 24-1, and the Centralia Tigers and Coach Doug Hargis come in with a record of 25-2. And strangely enough, even though they're in what would be the equivalent of the South 7 Conference when they get to high school, they have not played each other this year in grade school basketball.
Right,
so
which I think makes for a more intriguing matchup.
I think it does. Now, they've got some common opponents, but they have not played each other this year. So, yeah, you see Carbondale in the red uniforms at one end, and we've got the Tigers of Centralia here at the other end.
We saw 2 dunks in that first game. Probably going to see some more dunks in this game.
Right. We have covered a game with the Centralia Tigers already this year, and again, Coach Hargis is just kind of reloaded, and he's got a heck of a basketball team this year. And Kenny Bratton is the guy that a lot of people talk about. Is he can really get out and not only play defense, but if he gets out in open space, you can see him take it to the rack with authority. Trayton Branch, he was down here in the championship game last year as a 6th grader starting for Centralia. Now he's a 7th grader. And then they've got James Strouder, Bradley Dial, and Gabe Hauser rounding out their starting 5. So, and they've got some good guys they bring off the bench. So, Coach Hargis having another great year again, 25-2 on the season. Coach Cobb has got definitely got some size out there. Wait till you see the size of Xavier Coffin, number 34. He is like a man among boys when he steps out there, and. So they've got definitely some size. We saw them play a little bit the other day in the quarterfinals as we were starting to set up to do the Class S tournament games. And both teams like to get it and go and take the breaks when they got it, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, so, I've not seen this Carbondale team play. I'm looking forward to it.
We are about 2 minutes away from the start of this contest. We want to thank the Parent Advisory Council of Centralia Junior High School for making the broadcast possible tonight. They reached out to us and wanted to make sure that we could be here to cover their game, and we said absolutely, we'd love to be here. And while we had a couple of sponsors that we were looking at putting in here for this game, they decided to step up and make sure that it happened, and so really appreciate that, the Parent Advisory Council there at Centralia Junior High School. Again, another special season for them. They were in the championship game last year and lost 49-41 in the title game to Casey Junior Rams of Mount Vernon. And Centralia was also in the championship game in 2018, lost to Collinsville. They were in the championship game in 2014, lost to Benton. Centralia won the title in 2010 over O'Fallon Carriel, and also won the title over this same Carbondale team back in 2002. Carbondale has not won the tournament since 2011, so it's been since 2010 for Centralia, 2011 for Carbondale. One of them will be in the championship game this Thursday night against KC Mount Vernon. Both teams are getting called back to their respective benches right now. We've already had the national anthem tonight, so we'll be starting lineups in just a moment. We'll be back with those in just a second.
Are you looking for an encouraging sign in today's economy? The fact is, you'll find one right here in Mount Vernon at State Farm agent Tony Wilt's office. Because for 86 years, State Farm agents like Tony Wilt have been helping people protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and we consider that a very good sign. To find out more information on how Tony Wilt can help you and your family today, his number is 618-242-1421. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
All right, let's meet the Cougars of Carbondale Middle School. Again, coming in with a record of 24-1. Talked a little bit on the phone to Coach Cobb today. He's real excited about the team he's got this year. Number 0 is Tay McCollum. Number 1 is Kyrian Guyton. Number 2 is Elijah McCormick. Number 23 is Destin Watson Spears. And rounding out the starting 5, number 34 is Xavier Cawthon. Again, Carbondale got here by beating Belleville Whiteside in their quarterfinal matchup down here to reach the semifinals tonight. And now let's meet the Centralia Tigers. Coach Doug Hargis, who's been there forever.
Yeah.
Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of wins for Coach Hargis.
He's been there as long as Coach Reeder's been at Waterloo-Jabot.
Yeah, you're about right. Number 5 is Bradley Dial. Number 10 is James Strouder. Number 24 is Trayton Branch. Number 25 is Gabe Hauser. And rounding out the starting 5, number 30 is Kenny Bratton. So again, they go with Dial, Strouder, Branch, Hauser, Bratton. Carbondale goes with Guyton, McCormick, McCallum, Watson, Spears, and Cawthon, as you see the Centralia cheerleaders do their opening cheer.
You know, Randy, if this was a high school game, it looks like they got each other's uniforms on.
It does.
Weird.
That is a little bit opposite.
The Centralia Tigers look like the Carbondale Terriers.
Yep.
And the Carbondale Cougars look like the Centralia Orphans.
I agree with you. Yep.
Oh, man.
All righty.
I'm going to be confused all night long.
It's going to be McCallum jumping in the center circle against Kenny Bratton. The only 7th grader in the starting lineup for Carbondale is McCallum. The rest of them are 8th graders. All right, tip is controlled by Centralia as Branch has it in the front court. Gets it out to Bratton. Bratton will drive, takes it to the rack. Might have got deflected, but it went in anyway. Centralia's on the board. No.
Less than 15 seconds and Kenny Bratton's on the board.
Kenny attacked the basket with authority. Carbondale on the right side to Guyton. Guyton between defenders tries to get it down low to Cawthon. It's saved from going out of bounds. Now here's a shot in the paint, and that drops in for Watson Spears. Destin Watson Spears. We got a couple of players on Carbondale with hyphenated names. He's one of them. Here's Bradley Dial again in the front court to Bratton. They've got Watson Spears guarding Bratton one-on-one. And there's a traveling violation in the corner on Dial. Tie ball game just underway here. Good crowd here on a Tuesday night in the semifinals. Third place and championship games will be played down here on Thursday night. Mount Vernon has punched their ticket to the championship game as they beat Trico 39-30. Here's McCormick in the front court for Carbondale. Gets it to the right side. The shot is short over there by Guyton, and rebound by Centralia. Up the court quickly, it's Dial. Out now to Trayton Branch. Branch works on McCormick, takes it inside, and they said he had traveled with a basketball. Yeah, I remember being impressed with Branch last year as a 6th grader down here in the state tournament. He's a 7th grader. But he turned it over that time. Carbondale has it. Guyton with it out front. He's picked up by Strouder. Over on the right corner. No shots there. It's kicked. Kicked out of bounds by Strouder, and Cougars will maintain control. Saw 2 different Carbondale players dunk it the other day while we were here setting up for that Class S tournament. We got to see a little bit of the Carbondale game. Here's Guyton with it. Back out to McCormick. Tigers in a zone. Over on the right side to Cawthon. Inside. Shot up, might have been deflected as Watson Spears tried to score, and it's taken away by the Tigers. Dial will bring it up. Oh, nice pass, threading the needle. Now out in the corner. It comes to Branch. And back out to Bratton. Bratton gets around his man, takes it to the glass, missed it. Came off the rim. Rebound Carbondale. McCallum takes it up. Tay McCallum Had it slapped away from him. Here's Bratton in the open spaces. Bratton working hard against Coffin, and that's going to be a foul on Xavier Coffin. So it'll be out of bounds to Centralia. Comes in to Dial. His shot from the corner is in and out. Rebound grabbed out of there by McCallum. McCallum gets it up to Guyton. Guyton over to Coffin. Coffin leaves it in the corner to McCormick. Back to Coffin. Coffin's huge, isn't he? Takes it inside and lost it out of bounds. I don't know how tall he is, but he's pretty chiseled too for an 8th grader.
Yeah. I don't know if he plans to play football or not, but he'd be a good one. He
might be able to. Here's a little floater that might have got deflected, but the second effort is good, and Carbondale has a lead at 4-2. Strouder up quickly for Centralia. He's going to push it all the way down, left it short. Had what he wanted, but couldn't finish. Coffin back the other way for Carbondale. Coffin all the way down the paint, makes contact, and that's going to be a foul on Centralia.
Probably on Gabe Hauser.
They're going to give him 2 free throws, so Xavier Coffin will be at the line. Stops the clock with 3:40 to play here in the first quarter play. Again, thanks to the Parent Advisory Council of Centralia Junior High for helping make this broadcast possible tonight. We're glad to be here to stream the game back to all of you back in the Centralia area who can't be here tonight. Centralia fans had a lot to cheer about at the Class S tournament last week, too, as we were down here covering Central City, and they won the Class S championship and looked good doing it. Had a little struggle in the semifinal game, but the championship game was pretty easy. But
they got it done, didn't they?
They got it done, that's right. 6-2 Carbondale. Tigers with the basketball as Branch falls down, and that's a turnover. And, Coach Doug Hargis doesn't really like what he sees out of his Centralia offense here. He's going to call timeout and talk it over. So we'll be back with more from Renley College in just a moment.
If you need a new Certus mattress, TV, or appliance for your home, stop by Mount Vernon TV and Appliance Center, where they service what they sell. You will find an amazing selection of in-stock appliances, whether you're looking for a refrigerator or an upright or chest-type freezer for your meat. They also have washers and dryers in stock in both the front-load and top-load models. Need a dishwasher? You'll find it at Mount Vernon TV and Appliance Center. And for the perfect night of sleep, the Certus Sleep Center inside Mount Vernon TV and Appliance Center offers a variety of mattresses in the firmness that's right for you. And don't forget, they also have an award-winning service department at Mount Vernon TV and Appliance Center.
All right, back to action after the timeout. Carbondale has the basketball. They try to work it in the corner. Now they come to Harlem Schaff, who's in the game, number 11. It's stolen away. Trayton Branch pushes it, goes down, scores. Branch with the bucket for Centralia. Cuts the lead to 2. 3:08 to play here in the first quarter play. Here's Elijah McCormick out front for Carbondale. Goes to the left wing. There's a little floater up, and that's a traveling violation on Kerryon Guyton. I think the teams are just trying to get settled in right now. There's a steal by McCormick. McCormick feeds it in the paint to Coughlin. He missed it. And here comes Kenny Bratton. He's going to race to the other end, coast to coast, and scores, and we're tied at 6-6.
He covers a lot of ground in a hurry, doesn't he?
He's got such long strides, it doesn't take long. That's right. Does not take long at all. Tie ball game as the Cougars have it in the front court. Off over to Schaff. Now back to McCormick. He'll let it fly, and it's a high archer, and that's nothing but net. Long three-pointer there by McCormick.
He's got 5.
Cougars back in front. Here's a drive along the baseline, a pump fake, and got the player up in the air. Gabe Hauser will go to the line as he draws a foul against Carbondale. Getting ready to check in for the Cougars. Number 22 is
That's 2 fouls on Coughlin.
Yeah. Missed the first one. Sizier Scott Ross, another hyphenated player.
That could be huge, Randy, as Coughlin
Coughlin's
going to the bench.
Coughlin's on the bench with 2 fouls, you're right.
With 2 minutes to go in the first period.
Second one is short. Rebound Dial. Tries to go back up, does, and he'll draw the foul. So Bradley will go to the line for Centralia. 2:02 left here in the first quarter. Yeah, Coughlin on the bench with 2 fouls is pretty big for Carbondale. And free throw is good by Dial. And in the game for Centralia, number 12 is Zayden McLean. He's an 8th grader. Or, I'm sorry, that wasn't him. I read the number wrong. Yeah, it is him. Okay. It is 12. I thought for a second it was something else. So, yeah, Zayden McLean in there. Second free throw's missed. It'll be Carbondale ball.
Centralia just 1 out of 4 from the free throw line here in the early going.
Right. They've had opportunities, but one connected on 1 of 4. Driving the lane, the shot rims out, no good by McCormick, but they'll get the rebound and tip it back out and reset. Now here's a drive baseline, wraparound pass intended for Watson Spears. That won't go as it's taken away. Kenny Bratton comes out of there with it for Centralia. Bratton blows by his man, Marcus Jones, and scores.
He's got 6.
Yeah, trying to guard Bratton one-on-one in the open spaces is pretty tough.
That's a tough assignment, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Marcus Jones was not up to the task there, and Coach Cobb realizes it and calls timeout. We got a tie ball game here with minute 16 left in the first quarter. And we'll be back with more from Rend Lake College in a moment.
Are you going out of town for a vacation or a weekend getaway? What are you going to do with your dog? That's easy. There's Jaggers Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. Jaggers Doggy Daycare is your one-stop shop for overnight dog boarding, doggy daycare, as well as dog grooming and obedience dog training. It's your dog's home away from home, and they will thrive, and they'll get one-on-one attention by a great staff. More information is available on the web at jaggersdoggydaycare.com. Jaggers Doggy Daycare, 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon.
All right, we are back. And it will be Carbondale basketball. Destin Watson Spears will trigger it in. Gets it into Schaff, and Schaff is fouled on his way to the basket. Yeah, it's the Cougars and Tigers instead of the Terriers and Orphans here at the grade school level.
Yep. Whereas that first game was the same.
Yeah,
Junior high Pioneers, Trico.
Yeah.
Same at the high school level, and Rams for Mount Vernon. Same.
Yep, you're right. And that's going to be a traveling violation as Tay McCullum tried to take it inside. Turnover gives it back to the Tigers. Trayton Branch brings it up. He takes it all the way in and scores. Boy, he did not even flinch taking it up against the tall timber, did he?
He's a very nice player. I remember him from last year as well.
Here's a steal by Strouder. Strouder gets it back up to Branch. 44 seconds left here in the first quarter play as free throw was missed by Branch. And boy, the Tigers are really missing opportunities at the line, aren't they?
1 out of 5 as a team.
Yeah.
Had 2 fouls on Harlem Schaff. Schaff, how do you say it?
Schaff, yeah.
Schaff.
Harlem Schaff.
He's got 2 fouls.
Got the second free throw. 3-point lead for the Tigers. Carbondale brings it up. Guyton with it. He'll leave it out there for McCormick. Down to 25 seconds left. Now it comes to McCallum. Tay McCallum with 19 seconds left. Now here's a drive by McCormick, and that's going to be a foul. I think that's going to be on Dial.
I believe so.
It'll be out of bounds to Carbondale with 15 seconds left. Inbound comes to McCallum and lost it off a shoe, but they said it was a Centralia shoe, so it'll be Carbondale ball with 12 seconds left. Here's the inbound again to McCallum. Out to Guyton. Guyton will drive, puts up the shot, got fouled. Nope, they said he walked with the basketball. Walked before the shot. 7.7 seconds left. Centralia's got to go length of the floor. Comes into Branch. Branch will come up the court. 3 seconds left. Branch is going to let it go.
Oh, that would have counted.
Horn sounds, and that is the end of the first quarter play. After one, it's Centralia 12 and Carbondale 9. We'll be back with second quarter action in just a moment, live on AreaSports.net.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
Back here at Rend Lake College, you see the Centralia cheerleaders there. And Ron, your thoughts on that first quarter play?
Well, Randy, these two teams are like looking at each other in the mirror.
Yeah.
You know, and so I don't think there's any surprises out there. They're just very similar, you know.
Yeah.
At every position and the style of play and everything. And so I look for this game to remain close throughout.
Again, several people have messaged us and asked us, have they played each other before? If so, who won? No, they have not played each other. This is their first meeting of the season.
I see that Xavier Coughlin's back out there to start the second quarter.
Playing with 2 fouls.
He's got 2 fouls.
Yeah, number 34. Yeah, he's definitely the biggest player on the team for Carbondale. All right, here's the inbound as they've got Cortez Hughes out there starting the second quarter too, Carbondale does. Here's McCallum with the basketball. Coughlin's going to take it down the lane, miss the shot, tip back up and in by McCallum.
Yeah.
McCallum with the stick back as they attack the basket.
Somebody lost their man there as far as boxing out. Look at that.
That one goes up. They're going to wave it off. The shot was made by Trayton Branch, but they wave it off. They said the foul was before the shot. Trayton Branch will trigger it in for the Tigers. He comes into Kenny Bratton. Bratton to Dial. Dial working against Guyton. Back out to Branch. Branch to Bratton. Back to Branch. He'll split defenders, goes up, missed it. Bratton tries to follow, but stuck back up and in by McLean. Zayden McLean with a stick back that time for the Tigers. On the other end, there's a quick shot. That's no good. The stick back by Coughlin is good. Xavier Coughlin, and that's why Carbondale needs him on the court.
Yeah.
His big size out there. 1 point game. 5:55 to go in the half. Kenny Bratton.
They got Coughlin guarding Bratton.
Yeah, that's blocked. That shot was blocked by McCallum, then taken back by Strouder. Shot no good. And this time, stolen again. Strouder again takes it in, and it's knocked out of bounds by Carbondale. Yeah, Strouder had a couple opportunities there, and Carbondale kept blocking it or knocking it away. And the Tigers will control it. Up and down basketball here in this second semifinal tonight. There's a shot by Strouder that won't go. Rebound by Carbondale, ahead to McCormick. McCormick streaks to the other end, missed the shot. Kenny Bratton has the rebound for Centralia. Clears it out to Dial. Dial will drive down the lane. Missed it. Oh! Kenny Bratton almost had the flush on the rebound. Missed it. But on the other end, here's one.
Oh,
nope. Coffin missed the dunk. It came out of his hand.
Here's the track meet.
Yep. Coffin was going to dunk it, but it came out of his hands. And that's a traveling violation by Dial. Well, that gets the crowd buzzing a little bit in here. 5:02 to go in the first half of play.
This is not your typical junior high basketball game here.
No, it's not. Nope. No. It's not Bethel against Field, is it?
No.
No, it's not. All right, it's McCormick. He'll stop and pop, top of the key, and he got it. It's a 2-ball, but it gives Carbondale the lead at 15-14.
He's got 8 points.
Ahead it comes to McLean.
There's
He'll take it
one.
inside, and that's going to be a foul on the Cougars. That'll stop the clock with 4:36 to go in the half, and that'll send Zayden McLean to the line for the Tigers. He's another 8th grader on the squad. McLean's free throw is too strong. Coach Hargis been at Centralia forever. Says he still enjoys coaching, though. Says that when it stops being fun, that's when he'll stop. But he's got something like over 700 wins. It's insane how many wins he has. Missed both of them. Carbondale with a rebound.
Carbondale's 2 out of 8 from the free throw line.
You mean Centralia or Carbondale? Centralia's 2 out of 8.
Centralia.
Yeah.
I told you I'd be mixed up all night long with these uniforms.
Inside the paint, there's McLean. Over to Strouder, and Strouder scores. And Centralia regains the lead, 16-15. Cougars back in the front court. And Cortez Hughes stepped on the end line. It's a turnover. Yeah, you see those red uniforms out there. You do normally think of Centralia, but it's Carbondale.
You see black and white, you think Carbondale Terriers, but nope, that's Centralia.
Yeah, and actually, Centralia's colors at the junior high level are purple. But they're wearing the home whites tonight. Branch has it to Bratton as they'll slow it down a little bit on this possession. Gabe Hauser's back out there for Centralia, number 25. Branch has it right now. Carbondale's picking him up man-to-man. Branch goes around his man. Missed the shot. Carbondale with a rebound. Tay McCallum out on the dribble. And he got fouled from behind. I think they're going to get Branch with a push here, maybe.
That would be his second.
Here's a short little guy coming in the game for Carbondale. Number 30 is Jamari Hawkins. He looks a little bit like Moo out there, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Number 30.
Yeah.
It looks like Moo Parker of O'Fallon.
It's 2 fouls on Trayton Branch.
Here's a drive to the basket by Watson Spears. No good. Back up by Coffin, and he gets fouled. And Xavier Coffin will go to the line for the Cougars.
2 fouls on Bradley Deal.
And it's in and out for Coffin. And I'm not sure if it's Dial or Deal with that second foul. I've been calling him Dial, and I hope that's right. Got the second one, and we are all tied at 16.
Oh, he got away with the push-up there.
Bratton with it out front for the Tigers. 3:11 left in the half. Bratton takes it inside the paint, had it deflected, knocked away. Pass ahead to Hawkins. Shot is up, off the mark. Rebound Coffin. He'll go back up. Missed it. Stays with it. Has it stripped. Back out it comes to McCormick. He'll let it fly. Short. Rebound McCollum. And the Cougars will reset it. Now to Schaff. Schaff will put up the shot, and he travels with the basketball. Harlem Schaff a little under control. Out of control there. Tigers basketball. Trayton Branch will bring it up. 2:41 to play in a half. Tie ball game. Who's going to go to the championship game Thursday night against Mount Vernon? Here's Kenny Bratton. Nope. Foul before the shot. They don't count the basket. And the end of the ball game for Carbondale is Sizer Scott Ross. As the inbound comes into Jeffrey King, who's in the game for Centralia now. There's a shot from the corner by Dial. That's good. It's a three-pointer, and Centralia has a three-point lead. Into the front court comes McCormick. McCormick hands it off to Schaff. Schaff back to McCormick. 2:07 left in the half. Tries to bounce pass it over in the corner, and that's kicked. He had Watson Spears over there on the baseline, but couldn't get it to him. So they'll take it out of bounds on the baseline, and Watson Spears will trigger it in. It's Destin Watson Spears as he lobs it in out to McCormick. Tigers looking for an opportunity to trap. Here's a shot by Schaff. That's short. Rebound by Cawthon. And it's knocked, or it's actually thrown away. Yep. Cawthon was trying to throw it across court to McCormick, but threw it away. Centralia basketball, minute 48 left in the half. They've got a three-point lead. Tigers led it by 3 at the end of the first quarter. Down the lane, shot up and in by Trayton Branch.
He's a very good player.
He finds that seam and he goes.
Yeah.
Carbondale trying to answer. Here's McCormick with it. Leaves it for Guyton. Guyton back to McCormick. He'll stop and pop off the dribble. No. Rebound back up. No. Watson Spears stays with it, but it's off him and out of bounds. It'll be Centralia basketball. Minute 17 left in the half.
Yeah, Centralia scores here. They can really gain some separation.
Tay McCallum is back in the game for Carbondale.
It's already probably their biggest lead of the game.
It is, yes. James Strouder will bring it up the sideline for Centralia.
5-0 run here by the Tigers.
Yeah, we were tied at 16. Kenny Bratton has it now. Over to Branch. Branch goes between his guys again and draws a foul. He's got this uncanny knack of finding it, doesn't he?
That could be 3 on Cawthon. Let's see who they call that on. I'll take it in.
It is. Yeah, Xavier Cawthon with his third personal foul here with 55 seconds left in the half. See if Coach Cobb stays with him here.
I believe he's coming out.
Yeah, he's got a guy over there at the scores table. Free throw by Branch is no good, and yeah, Cawthon's going to leave the game with those 3 fouls.
The Tigers are killing themselves at the free throw line.
They are. They could really have a...
Oh, they could have a double-digit lead.
Right. Marcus Jones is... I'm sorry, not Jones. Scott Ross is back in the game for Carbondale. Sizer Scott Ross as he got the second one. Yeah, Centralia could easily have a double-digit lead if they were hitting the free throws.
Coach Hargis gets Branch out of there, too, so he don't pick up his third foul.
That's smart. 47 seconds left. Here's Guyton in the front court for Carbondale. He'll put up the shot, 16 feet, and it rattles out. Rebound by McCollum, back up. No. Battle for the boards, back up this time by Scott Ross, no. And Carbondale controls the rebound. 27 seconds left. McCormick has it. Out to McCallum. Ball's loose, and jump ball's called. Possession arrow gives it to Centralia.
We got plenty of time.
With 18 seconds left, you're right. Length of the floor, 18 seconds, lots of time here to get a shot off.
Branch back in there.
Branch is guarded by McCormick. Gets it into Strouder now. Strouder over to Branch. 14 seconds left. Branch working on his man, takes him one-on-one, goes up, missed it. Rebound Carbondale. Up the floor. It's McCormick. Now to McCallum. Shots up, no. And at the horn, it's halftime. Both teams will go to the locker room. Our halftime score, Centralia 22 and Carbondale 16. And we will come back and take a look at the first half stats, talk more about this tournament and much more just ahead here live on AreaSports.net. We again thank the Parent Advisory Council of Centralia Junior High School for making tonight's broadcast possible. Be sure you tell them thanks so much for allowing us to be here tonight. And also thanks to the Southern Illinois Junior High School Athletic Association for allowing us to be here tonight too. I know a lot of you couldn't make it to the game tonight, whether you're watching from the Centralia area or the Carbondale area. So glad that we could be here to bring the game your way. Ron's working on those halftime stats, and we'll be back with those in just a moment.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB 2Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB 2Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
King City RV in Mount Vernon is your one-stop shop for maintenance and repair of your RV. Whether it's a bumper camper, fifth wheel, or motorhome, Bill Schulte and the staff at King City RV can help you. They provide winterizing of your RV, washing and waxing services, service work on brakes and tires, repair or replace awnings, service work on your slide-outs, and much more. They even repair and clean horse trailers at King City RV, 801 Dogwood Drive on the south edge of Mount Vernon. Call area code 618-731-6185 for King City RV. Are you going out of town for a vacation or a weekend getaway? What are you going to do with your dog? That's easy. There's Jaggers Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. Jaggers Doggy Daycare is your one-stop shop for overnight dog boarding, doggy daycare, as well as dog grooming and obedience dog training. It's your dog's home away from home, and they will thrive, and they'll get one-on-one attention by a great staff. More information is available on the web at jaggersdoggydaycare.com. Jaggers Doggy Daycare, 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon.
Back here at Ren Lake College, Randy Olson along with Ron Stannard, longtime basketball official. Boy, it's been up and down in this one, hasn't it?
It has been, Ray. It's been exactly what we thought it would be.
A lot of missed opportunities, though, really, by both teams.
Yeah, a lot of offensive rebounds and stickbacks that have not gone in for either team. Carbondale Cougars committed 8 fouls in that first half, and they made 3 out of 4 free throws themselves as a team. They had 4 players make the scoring column, and they were led in scoring by Elijah McCormick, who has 7 points, followed by Xavier Coughlin with 5. Tay McCallum has 2 points, and Destin Watson-Spears has 2 points for a total of 16. Xavier Coughlin has got 3 personal fouls, and Cortez Hughes has 2 personal fouls. Harlem Schaff has 2 personal fouls. For the Centralia Tigers, they're led in scoring by Trayton Branch, who has 8 points. He's followed by Kenny Bratton, who has 6, all of those coming in the first quarter. Bradley Dial has 4 points. James Strouder has 2 points. And Zayden McLean has 2 points for a total of 22. Centralia Tigers were whistled for 5 fouls. And the story of that first half, Centralia is 3 out of 10 from the free throw line. They still enjoy a 6-point lead, but, they're 3 out of 10. If they were making, just 6 or 7 out of 10, they'd have an almost double-digit lead.
Yeah, you're right. They would. Score after the first quarter, Centralia led it 12-9 after 1 quarter, had a 3-point lead, and lead it here at halftime by 6. Mount Vernon, Casey Junior Rams have already punched their ticket to the championship game Thursday night as they defeated Trico in our first game tonight, first semifinal, by a score of 39-30. So they await the winner of this one in the championship game on Thursday night. And we will have that one for you as well here on AreaSports.net and on our website as well as our YouTube page. If you're wondering if Casey Junior Rams and Centralia have played each other this year, yes, they've played twice and they split. So each team won on the other team's home court. So they are 1-1 against each other this year. Tonight is the first time that Centralia has played Carbondale this year. And Mount Vernon has also not played Carbondale this year. So Carbondale comes in this tournament having not played either one. So depending upon how this game unfolds tonight, we'll see what happens, of course, on Thursday night. Again, we want to thank the Parent Advisory Council of Centralia Junior High for making this broadcast possible tonight. Looking good for the Tigers right now as they have a 6-point lead, 22-16. Want to send a shout out too to everybody who's watching the broadcast tonight on YouTube. If you would, if you haven't done it already, do yourself a favor and hit that little gray button there that says subscribe. It doesn't cost anything. I kind of hate the fact they use the word subscribe. They ought to just use the word follow, because essentially what that does is that allows you to follow us on YouTube. And when you do, it notifies you anytime that we're doing a live broadcast or when we upload new video content, such as interviews with coaches or highlights or something like that. So if you're not already subscribed to our YouTube page, AreaSports.net on YouTube, just hit that little gray button that says subscribe, and that way you'll be connected, and then from now on you'll always be notified whenever there's a new broadcast about to begin or in progress, and that way you won't miss something that you might want to see, whether it's live or being uploaded. Another note on that, if you are watching us on our YouTube page, we did have something happen in the championship game of the Class M tournament between Joseph Arthur and Nashville. About 48 minutes into the game, we had so many people hitting the broadcast on YouTube that we actually lost our YouTube stream, but we never lost our website stream, and typically we don't. So I say that to you because if you are watching the game tonight on YouTube, you might also grab a laptop or your tablet, iPad, or phone and open up a browser and just go to our website, AreaSports.net, on our website, www.areasports.net, and have that handy. So in case something happens tonight or Thursday night during the broadcast and we get so many people hitting it that it drops it on YouTube, because the funnel is always smaller on YouTube than it is on the website. We can have pretty much unlimited viewers on the website, but YouTube kind of limits it a little bit on their platform. So don't want you to miss out on any action. So just have the website ready in case you need it, and you can watch it that way as well. And it's also very easy to mirror the website to your TV too if you have a way of doing that. There's several easy ways to do that as well. So we just don't want you to miss any of the action here tonight. All right, both teams are coming back out here on the court. We're ready for third quarter action. What for you, Ron? What do you think is the key to the second half for both teams?
Well, fouls could be a factor right now for Carbondale Cougars.
Sure could be.
And also for Centralia, Dial and Branch both have 2 fouls. So I think both teams just got to concentrate on playing good defense and keeping your starters in there.
And I got a feeling that my scoreboard might be frozen. We'll see here after we get the next basket up there. Kenny Bratton with a rebound on the miss by Carbondale. Tigers bring it up because I have tried to switch the quarter thing to third quarter, and it's not letting me do it. I apologize for that. We know it's not halftime. We know it's third quarter. Here's a shot put up by Branch. It's no good. Rebound by Carbondale. They'll race to the other end. It's McCallum with it, and he is fouled by Gabe Hauser.
2 on Gabe Hauser.
Sometimes you get a couple little gremlins in here, and electronics don't always work the way you want them to. So the foul on Hauser will be his second, and Tay McCullum will be at the line. And he misses it. Missed that one too. Rebound by Dial. Now he gets in the hands of Bratton. Bratton's going to take it all the way down and put up a shot. Nope. Rebound by Carbondale. They'll race it to the other end. And the rebound's grabbed by Dial.
Right
Nope. Back up by Scott Ross. No. And on the other end, it's missed by Branch. Both teams missing several point-blank shots here. Nobody able to get anything going. Carbondale has the basketball. 22-16 our score. There's a long 3. No good. And ball is grabbed out of there by Strouder for Centralia. We apologize. Our scoreboard has just all of a sudden decided to quit working. Shot inside is up and in by Kenny Bratton. And they're going to count that bucket. That gives Centralia a 4-point lead at 24-16. So it's an 8-point lead for the Tigers with 5:19 to go here in the third quarter. And again, we apologize. That scoreboard just, I don't know, some kind of gremlin in there. Just quit working on us.
Second foul on Watson Spears. Chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play for Kenny Bratton, who did not score in that second quarter.
No, he did not. And it's a 9-point lead as Kenny connects. 9-point Centralia lead, 5:17 to go in the third quarter. Carbondale with the basketball. Coughlin in the corner. Again, he is playing with 3 fouls for Carbondale. And that's stolen away. And then lost out of bounds off of Kenny Bratton. You see the scoreboard in the corner of the screen now. Again, it's a 9-point game, 5:03 to play, third quarter. Here is the inbound. Shots up and in by Tay McCullum. That cuts it to 7, 25-18. Again, our on-screen scoreboard just kind of fizzled out on us, so I apologize. There's a shot up and in by Kenny Bratton, and he took that one strong to the glass. He was not going to be denied that time, was he?
No, he got all 5 of their points here in the third quarter.
Back to a 9-point lead for Centralia. 4:37 to play in the half, the third quarter.
Both these teams, Randy, capable of scoring points in bunches.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can get some runs going either way for sure. McCormick has it. Over to McCallum. Back to Guyton now. Guyton in the corner is trapped. Tries to get it inside. The turnaround is short by McCallum. And a foul is called on the Tigers.
If that's on Gabe Hauser, it's going to be his third foul.
9-point lead for Centralia with 4:17 to go here in the third quarter play.
Actually, they called it on Dial, I guess. His third foul.
Tay McCullum at the line. And, yeah, the foul was on Dial, his third. Neither team shooting free throws very well, that's for sure.
No, McCollum's 0 for 3 here in the second half.
And back in the ball game for Carbondale, number 22 is Sizer Scott Ross. Another one on the way, and that one dribbles in. So that cuts the lead back to 8. Centralia with the lead and the basketball. Again, 4:17 to play here in the third quarter.
Carbondale showing a little bit of token pressure there on getting the ball inbound.
Strouder brings it up the sideline. Now gets it over to Branch. Branch out to Bratton. Bratton is guarded there by Scott Ross. Takes it inside, and he got the bucket. Heck of a move that time by Kenny Bratton. And that gives Centralia a 10-point lead, their biggest lead of the game.
Yeah, Bratton is taking over here.
Shot on the other end by McCallum won't go. Rebound grabbed out of there by Gabe Hauser. Gets it ahead to Branch. Branch going to take it to the rack and score.
They need a timeout. Carbondale does.
Yeah, they need one, don't they? Trayton Branch with the bucket. 12-point lead for Centralia, 31-19. 3:27 left here in the third quarter. Long three-pointer is up. Nope, that won't go. Kenny Bratton with a rebound for Centralia. Tigers led it by 3 at the end of the first quarter, led it by 6 at the half, lead it by 12 right now. And Centralia going to take their time. 3:02 to go in the quarter. Over it goes to Zayden McClain. Now here's a drive. That's going to be a jump ball. Yeah. That was Strouder trying to take it to the rack. Possession arrow leaves it for Centralia. Trayton Branch will take it out. 2:53 left here in the third quarter. And timeout is called by Coach Argus. Timeout on the court with 2:53 left. You see the score there. Centralia leads it 31-19 over Carbondale. And we'll be back with more from Raleigh College here in just a moment.
Do you have a check that needs deposited and don't have time to make a trip to the bank? No problem. With Mobile Deposit at People's National Bank, just snap a picture of the check with your smartphone, and with a couple of clicks, it's deposited into your account. Depositing a check with a PNB To-Go mobile banking app is just that easy. Just tap, snap, and deposit. Plus, it's free. Download the PNB To-Go mobile banking app today to get started. People's National Bank. We make banking easy. Member FDIC. Wireless or service fees may apply.
All right, back here at Raleigh College. Again, I apologize. We got a little gremlin on our scoreboard there at halftime, and it has stopped operating, and I can't fix it without restarting everything, and we don't want to do that. So we'll just keep you abreast of the score, and we'll show you the scoreboard in the gym here every so often. All right, it's 31-19. Centralia with a 12-point lead. 2:37 left here in the third quarter. Trayton Branch with the basketball. Branch working against Cortez Hughes. Comes over to Strouder. Now to Bratton. Again, Centralia can shorten the game here by running some clock as Bratton works off the dribble. Stops and pops a three, and it's in and out. It almost went in. Rebound Carbondale. Tay McCullum will bring it up. McCullum into the front court. We're down to 2 minutes left in the quarter. That shot's missed. Bratton with a rebound. Gets it out to Branch. Branch all the way down the paint. Has it blocked out of bounds by Cortez Hughes.
Well, he's got a game similar to the clinch low that we saw for St. Peter and Paul. He just gets the ball and takes it to the rack.
He does. Very similar to Kinchlow. You're right. Kieran Guyton back in the ball game for Carbondale, replacing Scott Ross. Minute 45 left in the quarter. Strouder with the basketball for Centralia, who enjoys a 12-point lead. Strouder over to Branch. Back out to Bratton. Last year it was Mount Vernon and Centralia in the championship game. It may shape up to be that way again this year. Last year Mount Vernon won it. Centralia would love to try to
return the favor.
Return the favor this year, absolutely. In the corner, it's a long three, and it's no good by McLean, but they get the rebound. Strouder will go back up, and the second effort by Bratton is good. Kenny Bratton makes it a 14-point lead, down to 61 seconds left in the quarter. And that's going to be a blocking foul on the other end against McLean. Again, we gave you a little history of the tournament at the top of the broadcast, but I'll remind those of you who maybe weren't with us at that time, Centralia has not won this tournament since 2010. They've been in the championship game many times, but haven't won it since 2010. Here's a steal. Branch has got it for the Tigers. Carbondale has not won it since 2011. 38 seconds left. Bratton drives baseline and gets fouled by Coughlin. That's going to be 4 on him.
Yep.
A 14-point lead for Centralia with 32 seconds left here in the third quarter as the inbound comes into Strouder. Strouder guarded out there by Guyton. Strouder takes him to the rack and scores. Nice move by James Strouder. That puts the Tigers up by 16, and we got 16 seconds left here in the quarter. In the lane, shot won't go. Rebound by Kenny Bratton, down to 6 seconds left. Bratton going to heave one, missed it. Horn sounds, and that is the end of the third quarter. After 3 quarters of play here at Renlake College, it is Centralia 35 and Carbondale 19 as the Tigers trying to punch their ticket to Thursday night's championship game against KC Mount Vernon. Well, that was a pretty dominating third quarter for Centralia there, wasn't it, Ron?
Absolutely, Randy. That was a 3-point quarter for Carbondale Cougars. That's not going to get it done.
No. No, it's not.
This Centralia team is more than just Kenny Bratton. He's a great player, but they got a lot of weapons.
They do have a lot of weapons. Trayden Branch, the 7th graders, had a heck of a
game. He's a very nice player.
All right, Carbondale has it first to start this fourth and final quarter. They're in a deep hole right now, down by 16. And that's taken away by Centralia. Dial has it. And he is trapped in the corner and fouled. And if that's Coughlin, he's done. Let's see.
Yeah. I think so.
It is Coughlin. He is out of the game. He has fouled out. Biggest player in the Carbondale lineup is through with 5 fouls. 6:44 to go in the game. Coach Cobb is trying to discuss it with the official over there, but to no avail. Again, Carbondale's only lost once this year, 24-1.
Yeah. He needs a sub before we can do anything else.
Yeah. These two teams have not played each other this year. This is the first meeting.
They replaced their largest player with their smallest player.
Yeah, that's right. They do. Coughlin goes out.
Jamari Hawkins.
And Jamari Hawkins comes in.
Visions Moo Moo Parker.
Yeah, he looks like Moo Moo Parker from O'Fallon. About the same size. All right, I think Carbondale is calling timeout because they're a little discombobulated right now after that fifth foul call on Coughlin. So we'll take timeout as well. We'll be right back.
When you are looking for an attorney who can give you honest and dependable advice, look no further than Olson & Reeves in Mount Vernon. At Olson & Reeves, they practice law in a variety of areas, including traffic tickets, personal injury, criminal law, as well as estate planning, wills, and probate. If you have a real estate transaction, Mount Vernon Title Company also resides inside Olson & Reeves, so you get sound legal advice. Olson & Reeves, attorneys at law, and Mount Vernon Title Company. For more information, call area code 618-316-7322.
And Olson Reeves also has an office in Centralia as well, as the steal is made and the layup is blocked. That is blocked as Jamari Hawkins went in, and Centralia blocked it, but they're going to call the foul. Hawkins, the smallest guy on the floor, took it in for a layup. James Strouder appeared to block it, but foul is called. Officials are discussing it out there.
Goaltending, maybe.
Yeah, they're going to call it goaltending. The basket's good. The basket is good by Hawkins. He gets credit for the basket. That cuts it to 35-19. Or 35-21, I'm sorry, 35-21 with 6:28 left, and the free throw is no good by Hawkins.
How many times do you see goaltending called in junior high basketball games?
Not too often. Not too often, and that's thrown away. Pass intended for Bratton, and it sails out of bounds.
I believe that was the right call. And, they got together and got it right.
Yeah. And we got another timeout on the court. All right, timeout with 6:21 to go in the game. Back with more from Rendlake College in a moment.
Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply in Mount Vernon is ready to help you update your home. Need new carpeting? They have many styles and colors in stock, as well as expert installation. Add beauty to your home with new hardwood or vinyl planks available at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet. They will completely transform the look of any room in your home. Update your bathroom with a custom shower. There are many tile styles and colors to choose from. Does your kitchen need a facelift? You can get a new backsplash, flooring, and more at Southern Illinois Tile and Carpet Supply, 513 South 10th Street in Mount Vernon. Open 6 days a week.
Again, we had our scoreboard get a little gremlin in it and go crazy on us at halftime, so that's why we're showing you the scoreboard here in the gym. And again, we apologize for that, but we'll have it working again Thursday night. 14-point lead for Centralia with 6:21 to go in the game. Carbondale with the basketball. Long three is up, and that's no good by McCullum. Rebound by Branch. Branch gets it ahead to Dial. Centralia can just run clock if they want to, but instead they do score, as Gabe Hauser says, I got me an easy one.
Gabe Hauser at his first point.
Hauser off the window. 16-point lead for the Tigers. 5:52 left. This is a pretty good Centralia team, no doubt. They've had a lot of success this year. 25-2. And that is a traveling violation. It'll be Centralia ball. Missed opportunity there by Carbondale. 5:39 left. Trayton Branch brings it up for the Tigers. Centralia was not only in the championship game last year.
That's an over and back, yeah.
Yep. It'll be a turnover to Carbondale. It's hard to say that not only was Centralia in the championship game last year, which they lost to Mount Vernon, but they were in the championship game in 2018 when they lost to Collinsville. They were here in 2014, lost to Benton. They won it in 2010 over O'Fallon Carriel. So, again, the Tigers trying to get to the championship game and win this Class L tournament for the first time since 2010. And that's going to be a traveling violation. 5:09 left in the game. 16-point lead for the Tigers, and they'll have the basketball. Central Cityans from Centralia won the Class S title this year. They looked impressive doing it.
Yeah, what they finished ranked 32-1 or something like that.
They end up 33-1. Yeah, Kenny Bratton takes it all the way in and scores. Carbondale's really got nobody that can guard him one-on-one.
No.
Nobody. Shot up, no good. Pass ahead to Strouder. And that is a technical foul, I believe, on Carbondale. Yes, it is, right?
Yep. It's on a player, I believe.
I'm not sure if it's on the player or the bench.
I think it might have been on Shaw.
Right. But it is a technical foul.
Yeah.
And so Bradley Dial will go to the line for Centralia. We got 4:36 left, and
he's on Shaw.
This game has just gotten away from Carbondale. It's a 19-point lead for Centralia, and they're going to continue to pour it on. Dial makes them both.
Yeah.
20-point game. I don't think anybody thought this was going to be a 20-point game with 4:36 left. But this is a pretty special Centralia team this year.
It is. Carbondale just not made any shots.
No, they haven't. Here's Strouder with it in the front court for the Tigers. Strouder down the paint. Missed the bunny. Rebound by the Cougars, and they throw it away as they threw it down the court. Intended for Jamari Hawkins, but sails out of bounds. It'll be Centralia basketball. 20-point lead with 4:17 left. Down underneath, pass to Hauser. Here's a drive by McCallum. That's lost out of bounds to Centralia. Well, Ron, you think there'll be anybody here on Thursday night when Centralia and Casey Junior Rams and Mount Vernon tangle for the championship for the second straight year in a row?
Yeah.
There'll be a few people here.
Yeah.
But if you can't be here, guess what? We'll be here.
The Centralia and Mount Vernon people like their basketball at any level.
They do.
Especially when they're playing each other.
Each and every level. That's right. Kenny Bratton in the front court for the Tigers. Oh, this Centralia team's been fun to watch. We did a couple of their games earlier this year. We did one real early in the season at a shootout at Casey Middle School. Bratton again off the dribble. Look out! That's showtime. Kenny Bratton with the one-handed slam. I think the crowd was waiting for that. And Kenny obliged. 22-point lead for Centralia with 3:21 left. Long three, no good. Here's Hauser on the other end. No good. Pass ahead to Hawkins. Hawkins with a long three. No, that won't go. Rebound Dial. Ahead to Hauser. Centralia can just run clock now.
Yeah.
2:51 left.
He wouldn't do that again, would he?
Well, I don't know. This place is still buzzing. Kenny, the fans are saying. Now, we saw him do that a few times earlier this year. I'm not sure how many dunks he has on the season, but it's a bunch. .217 left. Centralia taking the air out of the ball. We assume Kenny will suit it up for the Orphans next year. But in this day and age, you never know, as Bradley Dial takes it in and scores. Nice move there by Dial. I like that. Shot that with the left hand. And Coach Hargis is going to empty his bench. And the Centralia faithful give the Tigers a big round of applause. Grayson Matthews, 32, checks in for Centralia. Jameer Shared, a 7th grader, is in the ball game. Montez Lewis, number 3, a 7th grader, is in. Jeffrey King, an 8th grader, number 23, is in the contest. And who else am I missing? Looks like Zayden McClain, number 12, is back in there. So that's who's on the floor for the Tigers now. Harlem Schaff has it for Carbondale. Minute 49 left. Long shot from the wing, and that hits the shot clock. It'll be Centralia ball. Minute 40 left. You know, this was a 6-point game at halftime. But the Tigers just took over in the second half. That's lost out of bounds. Carbondale basketball. So it'll be Trico and Carbondale in the third place game Thursday night. That'll be at 6. And that shot is up and in. And then that's roughly 7:30, right after the trophy and medallion presentations of the third place game. That shot is missed by Harlem Schaff, but he got fouled. Championship game will start approximately at 7:30, but it might be more like 7:40 on Thursday night. But yeah, you might want to get down here early. There'll be a crowd. What else are you going to do on a Thursday night? Get on down here and see some good junior high basketball action. Centralia and KC Junior Rams of Mount Vernon in the championship game. If you can't make it down here, Ron and I will be here. Minute 15 left.
Yeah, you know, if Guai from Central City and Kenny Bratton both wind up at Centralia High School, the future looks pretty bright for them.
I would say so. I would say so. Yeah, Trayton Branch.
And Cruz Jackson.
Yeah, Trayton Branch, just a 7th grader.
Trayton Branch, man.
Yeah. They love their basketball up there.
Plus a
long three is off the mark.
They had a freshman that played a lot this year. And
yeah, Michael Organ.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a good season for him. He really did. He played his junior high ball at Raccoon. We did some other junior high games when Oregon played there. Under a minute to play. And that's a technical foul on a Carbondale player as Cortez Hughes said the wrong thing to one of the officials.
Yeah. Or even if he hadn't have taken your jersey off, would have been a technical foul.
Yeah. Well, I understand the emotion here. I mean, Carbondale's only lost once all year, and you know, it's tough. I mean, this was built up to be, you know, quite a basketball game, and it started out that way, but it didn't stay that way long as Centralia kind of exposed their will. You might be wondering who's the only loss by Carbondale this year. They lost real early in the season to Carterville, but then they ended up beating Carterville 2 more times, I think, during the regular season. But this Carbondale team had some quality wins this year. They beat Champaign-Urbana. They beat Cape Central. They beat Charleston, Missouri. But didn't have enough tonight for the Centralia Tigers.
Montez Lewis for Centralia makes both of those free throws.
And that makes it 47-24 with 54 seconds left. Again, we'll take care of those gremlins in our scoreboard and have that back with you on Thursday night. They just kind of freaked out on us at halftime. Down the lane, here is McClain. Zayden McClain. 38 seconds left. Everybody getting in on the action for Centralia. That shot's missed. As Jameer Shared brings it up. Now does Aiden McLean again. Over it comes to Jeffrey King. King has it taken away.
We're in CBS mode now.
Yep.
Just let that clock run.
8 seconds left. Carbondale with the basketball, and that's going to be it. Here's your final. 49-24. A convincing win by the Centralia Tigers as they punch their ticket to the championship game. They will face Casey Junior Rams of Mount Vernon Thursday night to decide the Class L tournament for 2024. A 25-point victory for Centralia, 49-24. Pretty impressive for sure. Ron is working on our post-game stats, and we will come back and share those with you here in just a moment on AreaSports.net.
If you need a new Certus mattress, TV, or appliance for your home, stop by Mount Vernon TV and Appliance Center, where they service what they sell. You will find an amazing selection of in-stock appliances, whether you're looking for a refrigerator or an upright or chest-type freezer for your meat. They also have washers and dryers in stock in both the front-load and top-load models. Need a dishwasher? You'll find it at Mount Vernon TV and Appliance Center. And for the perfect night of sleep, the Certus Sleep Center inside Mount Vernon TV and Appliance Center offers a variety of mattresses in the firmness that's right for you. And don't forget, they also have an award-winning service department at Mount Vernon TV and Appliance Center.
Are you going out of town for a vacation or a weekend getaway? What are you going to do with your dog? That's easy. There's Jaggers Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. Jaggers Doggy Daycare is your one-stop shop for overnight dog boarding, doggy daycare, as well as dog grooming and obedience dog training. It's your dog's home away from home, and they will thrive, and they'll get one-on-one attention by a great staff. More information is available on the web at jaggersdoggydaycare.com. Jaggers Doggy Daycare, 414 Main Street in Mount Vernon. If you have some outdoor projects that need to get done around your home or your farm, you need to get to Carter Turf and Tractor, your local Kubota dealer in Wayne County and the surrounding area. Carter Turf and Tractor is your area dealer for high-quality Kubota tractors in a variety of sizes, perfect for a landscaping business or to easily handle a variety of jobs around your home or farm. They can customize a solution for your needs. They also have the Kubota RTV utility vehicles for on-road and off-road transportation and hauling needs. When there's mowing or lawn work to be done, Carter Turf and Tractor has you covered with Exmark riding mowers and walk-behind mowers. They also feature a good selection of Echo brand brush cutters, trimmers, and chainsaws, as well as Honda and Generac generators. Come in and see for yourself at the new Carter Turf and Tractor, open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 2 on Saturday.
Jaggers Doggy Daycare. Your dog's home, away from home.
Do you have a dog that is shedding? We provide de-shed treatments at Jaggers Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon. De-shed treatments get rid of a lot of unwanted hair so it doesn't end up all over your house. Your dog will look better, feel great, and smell wonderful. Call and schedule a de-shed treatment for your dog at Jaggers Doggy Daycare in Mount Vernon.
Jaggers Doggy Daycare.
Back here at Rend Lake College, 49-24 is the final score, as a convincing win here by the Centralia Tigers to punch their ticket to the championship game, Ron.
Yeah, no kidding. Randy, I mean, more than doubled the score on them. And
didn't start out that way, but it ended up that way.
Dominant. I mean, a 16-point first half and an 8-point second half for Carbondale.
Yeah,
Cougars.
how about that? Yeah.
They were Carbondale committed 13 fouls in the game, and they made 4 out of 11 free throws. They were led in scoring by Elijah McCormick, who had 8 points. Tay McCallum had 5. Destin Watson-Spears had 2. Xavier Cawthon, who fouled out of this ballgame, had 5 points. Jamari Hawkins had 2. Reginald Wilson had 2 for a total of 24. For the Centralia Tigers, they had 7 players make the scoring column, and they were led by Kenny Bratton, who had 19 with a couple of thunderous dunks. Trayton Branch joins him in double figures with 10. Bradley Dial had 8 points. James Strouder had 4 points. Gabe Hauser had 2. Montez Lewis had 2. And Zayden McClain had 4 for a total of 49. Listen to this, Randy. The Tigers were 3 out of 10 from the free throw line in the first half. In the second half, they were 5 out of 5 from the free throw line.
How about that? you think Coach Hargis might have made that a point of emphasis at halftime?
Could have.
Maybe so, yeah.
Finished 8 for 15 from the line and committed 10 fouls as a team.
Yeah. Pretty impressive performance.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure was. Recap it for you. Centralia led it by 3 after the first quarter, 12-9. They led it by 6 at halftime, 22-16. The lead ballooned to 16 points after 3 quarters, 35-19. And then the final, Centralia wins it 49-24 over Carbondale. And it'll be Centralia and KC Junior Rams of Mount Vernon in the championship game Thursday night at 7:30.
Right, and we'll be here for that, right?
We'll be here for the championship game.
Championship game only.
Yeah, we will not cover the third place game between Trico and Carbondale. We will not be doing the third place game, but we will be here to cover the championship game Thursday night. So if you can't make it down here, we'll have it for you, and I promise we'll have that scoreboard back working for you too, as it crashed out on us here at about halftime of this game. But some kind of a little gremlin thing, and the only way to correct that is to restart it. I didn't want to restart it in the middle of the game, so. But appreciate everybody being here with us. And, again, thanks to the Parent Advisory Council of Centralia Junior High School for helping to underwrite tonight's broadcast. We appreciate that. I'm sure everybody back at Centralia who couldn't be down here tonight enjoyed seeing how well the Tigers played tonight, because they did. They played outstanding basketball.
Yeah, there'll be a little interest in that game for Thursday night.
There will be. There will be. But, again, Centralia has not won this tournament since 2010, and they're going to try to change all that Thursday night when they play KC Mount Vernon here at Renly College, and we will see you then. So for Ron Standard, this is Randy Olson reminding you the final score, Centralia over Carbondale, 49-24, and so long from Renly College.